Hi, my name is Brandy Jo Middleton, and I want to talk to you today about something that I struggle with, and I know many women struggle with it, especially children too. It's comparison. And as women, it's so hard for us not to compare ourselves to others. And I struggle with this myself. I have all my life because it comes from feeling inadequate. So this is something that I've had to teach myself how to overcome because it is a mental game. And it's so easy for us to sit back and to compare ourselves to others, especially now that social media is everywhere and it's rampant with our teenage girls too. They're seeing what they feel like is truly reality, and in turn it's not reality, because we all put our best face forward most of the time on social media. So I just want to share with you some things that I do daily, because I'll be honest with you, I'm preparing to go and compete at one of the biggest things I've ever done in my entire life, ever. It's so out of my comfort zone. I'm fixing to go and compete against 60 beautiful, amazing, talented, I don't even know the word, just astounding women. And to see these women, immediately I think, I'm not good enough. There's no way I can be in the same room as these women. Inside, if it was the old me, 2 years ago before I developed crowning confidence, I would have ran and said, these women are intimidating. I can't be in this room. Well, those thoughts are going back in my mind again. So immediately I have to remember the 5 steps that I taught myself 2 years ago and that I teach everybody now. And the first one is personal development. So I'm plugged in with the Bible right now, with scripture, and to realize that, yes, somebody else has better hair. For real, because I have to wear wigs. Everybody's gonna have better hair than me because my bio hair is horrible. But they have better hair extensions or better makeup, or they're prettier, or they're thinner, or they're taller. They have better clothes. They have a better dress. Immediately those thoughts run through your mind. And if you're in a workplace, the same thing, you could be like, well, if I look like her, then maybe I could have got a promotion. Or if I dressed like her, maybe it would have made me feel more successful. But you get it. And little girls compare themselves too. And what I do daily is I start with my personal development. So personal development is key for me, and that is to remember my worth is in the Lord. My worth comes from knowing that He made me unique, that my story, what I've overcome, my journey, my battle scars, led me to be here right now in this moment. His journey for my life is not over, and He has big plans for me. And it doesn't matter. Yes, I would love to be able to win, not for the glory, but for His glory, and to be able to propel my mission to be able to help everybody out there internationally. Yes, that is my number one goal. But in the back of my mind, I've also told myself, if that doesn't happen, a crown doesn't define you. Only God can define you, and His story is for you. So when you have times like that in your life where you're struggling, remember to do your personal development, and that is in step 1. If you go down these videos, I have listed the steps, but I also have an online support group that's got a lot more information in there about my steps. That's free. Everything that I do is free because I feel like God has given me a second chance at life, and I owe it to Him to be able to help save others. So, but that's so important. And the second thing that's so important when you are having bad days or when you have moments of comparison is to speak life over yourself. Tell yourself you are special. You have unique gifts that nobody else has. You look different because God designed you. He created you to be who you are, to be special and different. No 2 people look alike unless you're identical twins. And even then, in identical twins, their personality is different. So no 2 human beings ever on the face of this earth have been the same. And that's amazing to know that God knows us before we were even born, has a plan for our lives, and knows all about it. So remember that when you have moments of comparison, because they will come, especially on those hard days. So speak words of affirmation over yourself, over your life, and remember to know your worth, know who you are. Okay? Those are the two biggest keys I can tell you if you are struggling with comparison. And I know it's just how women are wired. We're wired that way. I don't know why. I don't know why God made us that way, but we are. But we have to remember to not let it steal our joy. There are things in life that we cannot control, but we can control how we feel about ourselves, how we allow a situation to feel about ourselves, and how that we don't have to be intimidated by other women who are more successful than us. Be happy for them. Be proud of them. Let that inspire you to push you to be better in every area that you want in your life. Use it as an empowerment tool. Empowerment means to allow yourself permission to be the best and to go after your dreams. And when you empower yourself, you are ultimately giving that to another person. You are giving permission for them to empower yourself. If you're given your opportunity to shine and shine in certain areas that you only have the gifts and talents for, you're going to allow another person to feel comfortable in order to shine too. When you embrace your imperfections, because none of us are perfect, and really everything that we do is trying to find the perfect balance. And that is what leads to addiction. That is what leads to eating disorders, and drug overdose, and so many different things in life, because we strive for perfection, and we will never, ever be fully perfect on this side of the world, on the earth, okay? So if you have scars, meaning if you're not perfect, if your body's not the way you want it to be, if your face isn't your hair, by gosh, my story, I mean, I had it, my identity was taken when my hair started falling out. But when you realize it's okay to allow yourself not to be perfect, you take that pressure off of yourself, and you're okay with who you are, and you're proud of who you are. So your story is not over. God is not finished with you yet. Sit back, enjoy the ride, and stay in your lane and focus on you. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, the only competition in this world is staring at you in the mirror. What do you tell that person every day? Do you try to be a better version of her every day that you wake up and are given the gift of life? That is your competition. And when you realize that and you go after that, you will always, always be the winner in life. Okay, I hope this helps you. May God bless you. If you want to be part of my support group, comment below and I'll add you in. And if you're suffering from hair loss, no, you're not alone. I have a support group out there. You're not alone. So many women battle that, and I want to help you with that. Okay, I will see you soon. May God bless you. Bye.